planning on titling this video, Why You're Feeling This Divine Masculine Again Suddenly Out of Nowhere. This is going to be a reading for a group of divine feminines who have been on some type of a twin flame path. Specifically, I feel that for these divine feminines, there was some kind of letting go of the outcomes or the attempts to control this journey, how it looked, the timing in which certain things happened with this person. There may have been a letting go of the physical 3D form of this divine masculine altogether. A real total surrendering has taken place here for the divine feminine I'm channeling into. Now, do keep in mind that these messages will not necessarily connect with everyone listening. So, as I always say, only take what resonates with you personally. I'm going to start by shuffling the energy oracle cards deck. I did channel a collective twin flame reading video earlier today at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are right away connecting with the title or the opening messages of this reading, I do recommend exploring the larger scale collective reading video as well to give you more of an overarching view of what could be happening collectively between the divine masculine and divine feminine in the twin flame collective. So I will be leaving a link to that in the description box under the video if you do feel guided to that more generalized energy update and reading video. But I really wanted to channel more deeply into this specific dynamic of a group of divine feminines who have totally surrendered some type of outcome here with a twin flame counterpart, with their divine masculine. Yeah, with door to romance reversed, it feels like this could be someone that you completely shut the door on in some way. I am getting the letter M. This could be in someone's first or last name. I'm also getting the number 50, so this could be a significant number on your path. This also could indicate that someone here is in their 50s in terms of earth age or earth years. But do keep in mind, of course, when I channel these very specific words, details, names, numbers, these are definitely meant for specific individuals. So don't worry if those details do not connect with you personally. I keep seeing the symbolism of a lion. So someone could have Leo energy in their birth chart, or a lion could be symbolic for you. But also when I think of a lion, I think of someone who is very protective, fierce, defensive, and I'm picking up that there is a masculine here who is feeling very protective of you. This is very interesting. There could actually be two masculines in this situation. There could be one who is this twin flame figure, this divine masculine that you may have shut the door on, who is now profoundly realizing your value with door to value in the upright position, who you may be suddenly feeling again, pulling or tugging on your energy field in some way. And we are going to be getting into that, but I'm also picking up there could be a secondary masculine energy who is coming up as that lion. Someone here could have Leo energy again in their birth chart. But this also could be someone who is, I'm hearing family oriented. This person may be close with their own family or be a very family oriented person in general. This feels like someone who is very loyal, very protective. And that word protective is coming out strongly in connection with wanting to protect you from being dishonored in some way by that first masculine, the divine masculine energy coming through here. I know this is just going to be for a group of people, so only take this if it connects. This feels like one of those very strange readings that is channeling into a hyper-specific dynamic. So I want to know more first about this masculine who is very protective of you. For some of you, this could be a father figure or a brother. This could be a friend. It may not necessarily be a romantic situation. This is someone who is with justice in the upright position coming out here from the traditional tarot. For some reason, I'm hearing this person is the consequence of the divine masculine's past actions in the physical 3D world. Like I just keep hearing this is the consequence of your actions. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Let me know if it resonates. What feels like has happened is there was a divine feminine I'm tuning into here who may have been subject to a very unbalanced situation in the past in 3D with this divine masculine, meaning you were giving and giving and giving a lot. And the divine masculine was withholding. And because karmic justice is always dished out, meaning there always must be balance in the universe, all of that love energy you gave and gave and gave to this masculine had to be returned back to you in one way or another. And when this divine masculine in 3D was withholding, returning that love energy, it found a different avenue to make its way to you. And particularly for some of you, this could have been the entrance of a masculine soulmate or a platonic masculine friend. This does have a very strong masculine energy to it, but it feels like someone who became the avenue to return back to you all of the love that you were putting out into the void of this divine masculine connection who in 3D was very wounded and was withholding that love from you in order to restore balance back to the universe, essentially. Like balance here had to be restored. Karmic justice had to be dealt out in the sense where this unbalanced situation could not exist forever. Again, all of that love you gave out, maybe while you were giving it, you felt hopeless. You felt like you were giving love to a void. It felt like never enough. But ultimately, you are being fulfilled with the world card in the upright position, all of that love you've given. And I might even not just be speaking about the love you gave to this specific divine masculine figure. This could be love that you gave to a family, love you gave to parents, to siblings, to friends, to people in your life where I'm hearing you are such a giver. You may have been someone that in your life experience has given a lot of love, and for a long time there may have been this seeming imbalance. I say seeming because there can't be imbalance. Ultimately, the way that energetics work in the universe is everything ultimately will be balanced out. And so the way that this equation has been balanced out is now you are being blessed immensely. And if not now, at the present moment of when you are finding this video, you found this video, you've aligned with this on your timeline because you've tipped into this space energetically where now everything you've given out is going to be returned to you. Even if when you gave that love initially, you thought that the person you were giving it to was never going to reciprocate it back to you, if that makes sense. It's like this very interesting message coming back to you. By the way, the numbers 21 and 11 or 12 and 11 might be connecting with someone in some way. this really just feels like you being filled, you being fulfilled in all of the ways. I just keep seeing metaphorically your cups being filled in all of the ways that you gave love to others. The universe can't help but balance out the equation, even if you felt very hopeless about this in the past. And again, I am seeing for many divine feminines, the way that balance has been restored to your universe is that you poured a lot of love into a divine masculine who was withholding that love from you. And ultimately, there opened up some kind of new avenue that is now blessing you with all of the love you once gave out to this person or situation. Now, this could be success you are experiencing in your life, in your business endeavors. This could be love that is coming to you from a soulmate situation, a romantic soulmate, a platonic soulmate. And again, this could be you being on the precipice of receiving all of this blessing of love, which regardless of whether that blessing of love looks like material success, looks like, I'm hearing for some, it could be fame in some kind of endeavor, something that you're doing that you're passionate about, that you're going to accumulate some type of recognition for. For others of you, this could be financial success or abundance. This could be romantic happiness. But whatever it is, know that it is a blessing of love, no matter how it looks, whether it looks financial, whether it looks material. It is you receiving back so much love that you've been putting out into the universe. Because the lesson here is, and what I feel is really coming through as a message is, and you've always intuitively known this because you've shown this by example, you've always intuitively known that love given is never love lost. And that saying really is a truism, because by the law of karma, everything you put out into the universe, even if the person you put out that energy toward is not necessarily the one to return it to you, that energy you put out will return to you either from that avenue or from another. So, for example, you may have put love into this divine masculine, and they may have not been the one to immediately return that love to you, but that love was returned to you by a soulmate, by success in your life, in your career, whatever the case is. Love given is never love lost. And your soul has always known this because you've always been one living with a really open heart. You've loved very fearlessly in your life. And that is why now you are either currently or right on the brink of being so incredibly blessed. And I got a little tickle in my throat, which tells me that part of what you are doing on this planet may actually involve using your voice. So we have the Judgment card in the reverse position, and also the Three of Swords upright. And the affirmation on this Judgment card says, the daily choices I make now align me with my life's purpose. And that's the energy I see you, Divine Feminine, being in, really embodying that energy of I am listening to my intuitive impulses and standing in the energy of my truth, activating my throat chakra to fully expressing that voice, that truth, that authentic self. And intuitively, I am being led step by step into closer alignment with my true purpose here on earth. And as a result of that, you're going to feel a deepening sense of fulfillment, but also you again are going to be highly blessed as well through this path that you are already walking. I feel like you've been walking this path for a while. As I read into your energy, you have a very queen energy to you, an empress kind of energy. And I'm seeing the number 1111 That may have been a number that connected early on for you in a romantic sense, potentially even with this divine masculine person, this counterpart. But now it is a number that also symbolizes, in a general sense, your manifestation of all of your heart's dreams and desires, you coming into your highest embodiment of your most authentic self. Now, for the divine masculine here, he is really coming up as this Three of Swords and this Judgment reversed. So I'm seeing that in a sense as the scales are being balanced out between the two of you, because of course, balance has to be restored in your universe. This masculine is kind of receiving the other end of this equation. So because he was very withholding of his love, very restrictive around his heart chakra, not returning the love that was given to him, this sounds like a harsh way to say it, and it may not be the highest truth here, but what I wanted to say is he's getting his karma in the sense that the balance is being restored on this side as well. So the love that he didn't give out, the love that he withheld, is now what he is experiencing as feeling as though love is being withheld from him. If he betrayed, then he is going to feel betrayed. If he caused a lot of heartache, he's going to be feeling a lot of heartache. But I don't mean this in a revenge kind of sense. I mean this in the highest love of the universe kind of sense, meaning the universe, the divine, loves us so much that it always restores us back into balance. And it is necessary for this divine masculine to feel this pain, to feel this heartbreak emotionally, so that he can actually be restored back into total balance. And through being restored into balance, he can be brought into a deeper sense of soul level happiness, fulfillment, and the experience of aligned abundance and success in his life that I feel he's been really out of alignment with because of this wounded energy that is now essentially being mirrored back to him. And of course, if this is a twin flame situation, as I feel it is for many of you, our role for each other as twin flames is to mirror one another, and we can't help but do this. It's not something we force or actively do. It's something that happens naturally. It's a byproduct of what we are. We are quantum entangled. We are perfectly energetically connected. So everything we do or give to the other, every way in which we are wounded within ourselves or blocked within ourselves, will be reflected back to us through our interactions and experiences with our twin flame, so that we can feel those triggers, and through healing them, we can heal them. Through feeling, we can start healing. And so for this masculine, he's going through a time of intense heartbreak. I keep getting the word indecisive, like part of how this masculine may have caused pain to you, divine feminine, in the past is that he may have acted indecisive about you, about your connection. He may have remained on the fence. He may have come off as being cold or apathetic in the past. And really there was a kind of stubbornness there, a stubbornness around learning these lessons of balance. I wanted to call them karmic lessons, but really it's the lesson of how the universe works, that the universe operates in balance, that he can't receive without giving for an extended period of time, without ultimately needing to pay karmic retribution for that period of time where he was receiving without giving, if that makes sense. And so ultimately this masculine right now is in a period of heartbreak. Seeing you, divine feminine, now clearly for who you are and who you've always been, which is this high priestess energy. This masculine is in a state right now of really admiring you, but also feeling this heartbreak around your situation, feeling as though you are, in a sense, unreachable, untouchable, somewhat difficult to access. And while he admires you, this feeling as though you are difficult to access in 3D is causing him to feel a lot of anxieties in this state of anxiousness. But ultimately, that anxiousness with the 4 of Swords is pushing him within himself. This is reminding me of the collective reading I did earlier, where by the masculine feeling the pain through the heart center that he has been repressing, he is breaking open to feeling. He is through this feeling, this newfound connection to his own emotions, no longer able to connect in with karmic patterns or dynamics in 3D that he may have been engaging with in the past. And as a result of this is shifting his focus and fixation away from those 3D things and back into himself. And whether he would traditionally refer to this as a meditation or not, it is meditative in the sense that a lessened focus or fixation on the physical 3D facets of his life is causing him to take time with self. It is causing him to naturally reconnect with his own true core soul frequency. And this feels like a really necessary time of withdrawal for this divine masculine. Now, I do want to reshuffle and speak to that protective, potentially secondary masculine energy I felt connected to you, Divine Feminine, that may have been very protective of you. But while I'm shuffling, I do want to share with you my favorite tool and resource for manifestation generally, but manifesting through reprogramming the subconscious mind. And these are subliminal meditations. I personally started using subliminals before I started my channel a few years ago, and I found that by utilizing subliminals, meditating with them on a daily basis, I experienced more profound energetic clearing and realignment with my goals and dreams that led to very rapid manifestation of many of the things I'd been desiring for a long time, but subconsciously that I had been withholding from myself through these limiting subconscious beliefs and patterns. And we all have these limiting subconscious beliefs that we pick up from our parents, from our community, from school, from society, from media. So daily energetic clearing, hygiene, and of course, infusing our subconscious with magnetizing positive thoughts and beliefs is essential to aligning us with our goals and dreams in life, and can really lead to very effortless manifestation of those things as we simply align with them through the subconscious mind. So I am so passionate about subliminals that I've created them through my website, soundandsoulful.com. As you can see on the screen, on this website, I have over 100 subliminals for every area of life. So I've created subliminals for things like love and relationship, mood, mind power, manifestation, money, business success, and many other things as well. So when you sign up for a 7-day free trial account on my site, you can try out any of these subliminals I've created. You can also create your own custom private playlists as well. And I will be leaving a link to my current favorite subliminal. This is called Love Magnetism. And the reason I love it so much is because it's designed to really magnetize your entire being with the frequency of unconditional love, which is the most powerful frequency on the planet. So it works by releasing love blockages you might be storing through any of these 7 chakra centers. And it can also be used to manifest a deeper, more profound love connection or bond with a specific person as well, or to simply attract more love generally into your life. So the link to more information about this love magnetism subliminal is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. So let's have a conversation with this protective secondary masculine energy coming through for some of you divine feminines. This is someone who is extremely attracted to you physically. That is coming through right away, but they are correcting me to say I'm not just attracted to divine feminine physically, but emotionally. I'm hearing them say, I love your mind. I love the way you speak, the way you move. I love your sense of humor. It feels like this is a person who either literally moves very fast, they might walk fast or talk fast, but this also could just mean that this person has a very fast moving energy towards you. So they might be someone who wants to or has wanted to take things to the next level very quickly with you. But they see you potentially as being a bit guarded. With the garden and the gate upright, I just feel like this person is constantly knocking at your door, trying to connect with you, to communicate with you, to move things forward faster with you. And yet at times they feel like you may pull away or be a bit guarded. With anxiety in the reverse position, I hear this person saying, I want you to let me into your mind. I know that there are many things you might be worried about, particularly some of these may involve the first divine masculine energy that came through. And I feel this masculine saying, I want to take some of your pain. I want to take some of the burden of your mind or your life. With the Magician and the Mirror in the reverse position, interesting. This is one of my 2 twin flame cards in the deck. So it is possible that this person is the twin flame in your situation. Although for most of you, I feel it will be the first masculine energy if there are 2 involved here. And we have woman holding a heart in the upright position. I see this person saying, I'm working on coming into balance, specifically when it comes to spiritual things. I feel as though this person is having some type of secret awakening, almost like they're not really being vocal about their spiritual awakening, and yet they are having these divine realizations, like profound realizations about the world, about themselves, about life. They might be someone who is typically very logically minded, and yet something about you has sparked them to think deeper, has really pushed them or pushed the door open into some type of awakening. So I hear this person saying, I'm working on figuring things out or balancing myself out, but you completely have my heart, with the woman holding a heart in the upright position. With Healer of the Ages upright, this feels like a very warm, friendly, open person. It also feels like a masculine who is very emotionally self-connected. And with Door to Romance reversed, he also wants to say there's no one but you. I've completely shut the door on any other love connection, even if you and this person aren't fully 3D committed to each other, even if you're not in a traditional 3D relationship. This person feels highly exclusive and very committed to you. I want to show you your worth, with appreciation coming out here, but I also see this masculine feels very protective towards others who do not see your worth or do not treat you as you are worth. Particularly, this could be him feeling a bit protective when it comes to the first masculine energy that came through and may have underappreciated you or not treated you as is deserving of your worth and your true value. So very interesting messages coming through today's reading. These feel like familiar energies that will most likely be coming through in future reading videos as well. So if you would like to stay tuned into this channel to get notified when those types of future readings are posted, then I do invite you to subscribe to this channel. I would love for you to join our beautiful community of conscious, like-minded, creative beings here on YouTube. And of course, if anything here did connect with you, I would love if you could leave me a comment under the video and let me know. Otherwise, the link to the Love Magnetism Subliminal Meditation is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. I am sending you so much love today, wishing you a beautiful evening, and I will talk to you again in the next video.